Hey guys. Okay, I just did a video on my thoughts on the Jeffree Star and Nathan breakup. That's the video before this, so go check that out if you haven't already. This is going to be a whole new different video than that. If you're new to the channel, I do drama videos. I also do haul videos, Bath and Body Works, and clothing, and some makeup, and I also do personality videos. But I'm starting a new series on my channel about psychology and the mind and how the mind works and stuff like that. And this is the first video of my series. So yeah. I love psychology. That's one thing a lot of people don't know about me, is I love talking to people about like how they became who they are. Like their childhood. Like I love that. You know, a baby is born and they're so innocent. And then they grow up into childhood, adolescence, and they grow up and they get all fucked up, you know? People lose their minds and they develop all these personality disorders and they have addictions and they just can't cope with life. And it makes me really sad, excuse me. It makes me really sad, and I always wonder, how did we get here? You know, when you watch these shows like Hoarders and Intervention and Dr. Phil and all these different shows and how these people, like, I love when they do the whole backstory. Why they like the way they are, you know? So much stuff happens, you know, abuse, and whether it's physical, emotional abuse, and bullying, and people develop eating disorders and addictions and just to cope with their life, and it's just so, I don't know. I'm going to open up about my life. I already have in the past, but I'm going to open up even more about my personal struggles. And I'm also going to talk about different stuff when it comes to psychology. So anyway, I thought the first place to start is this one. And this is all about narcissism. And I'm going to do more videos about this. This is the first one I'm going to do. Let me know in the comments below what other videos specifically involving narcissism do you want me to do, and I will do that coming up. It's a topic that I am so fascinated about because there are so many narcissistic people, not calling them a name out, but in my life that I know, and we've all met one. And if you don't know what one is, I'm going to go into that. So if you're like, what is that? What is that? We've all at least heard the word, right? So I'm gonna read the official definition, and we're gonna do many. I'm gonna do a whole series just on this topic alone. But this is, yeah, I'm gonna do one about sociopaths, psychopaths. I'm gonna do one about what's the difference between the two. A lot of people confuse those two, like, oh, what a psycho, what a sociopath. Like, but what's the difference? So we're gonna do a whole video on that. I'm gonna do a bunch of videos on this narcissism because there's this narcissism umbrella has so many different things I can talk about. There are different types of narcissism. There's how narcissism affects relationships, and how, if you have a narcissistic parent, how it can affect you as a child. I mean, oh my God, there's a million ways we can do it. So this is so fascinating to me. So if this fascinates you, definitely hit that subscribe button. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. Okay. So narcissism. Okay. So you've heard the topic, right? You know, somebody is arrogant and self-centered, and you're like, ugh, what a narcissist. Or, girl, could you be more narcissistic, honey? You know, girl, you're staring yourself in the mirror. All you talk about is yourself. You're a narcissist. You know, people throw that word around so easily. So, anyway, here's the standard definition. Okay. When you Google narcissism. Okay. Narcissistic personality disorder involves a pattern of self-centered, arrogant thinking and behavior, a lack of empathy and consideration for other people, and an excessive need for admiration. Others often describe people with NPD as cocky, manipulative, selfish, patronizing, and demanding. Now, that's just a broad spectrum, right? So, here are 9 traits of a narcissist. Maybe you are one. Maybe you know somebody who is. Chances are either you are one or you know somebody who is a narcissist, maybe a parent, a sibling, a friend, maybe everybody in your life. Have you ever wondered, well, you know what, let's just okay, one thing at a time. I can just keep going on about this. Okay. So, okay, 9 traits of a narcissist. Symptoms. the person has an exaggerated sense of self-importance. So basically, you know how people are, oh, you know, there are people who are like, girl, I'm the shit. I'm a superstar. Everybody wants to be me. But you know how some people will joke about that? And then some people genuinely think that they're better than people. You know, like they're just like, bitch, I'm here. You're here. But like not in a joking way, like they're serious. People like that have a sense of entitlement and require constant, excessive admiration. So people who just feel like, honey, they are the queen of Egypt and everyone needs to just, you know, they're their minions. You're like, honey, you live to serve me, honey. I'm the queen. And people who love compliments, like, do you think I'm pretty? Yeah, you're gorgeous. Oh, thank you. People who fish for compliments. That's a huge sign. Expect to be recognized as superior even without achievements that warrant it. So somebody who, for example, sits at home all day and does nothing, and they think, ugh, bitch, I'm practically famous because, I mean, I have like 20 followers on Instagram, so I'm like Instagram famous. You know what I mean? Exaggerate their achievements and talents. Like I just said, someone who literally posts an Instagram post, they get 10 likes. Bitch, I'm gonna be trending on Instagram tomorrow. Yeah, right. Okay. Preoccupied with fantasies of success, power, brilliance, beauty, or their perfect mates. So, for example, girl, when I grow up, I'm going to have 10 Lamborghinis, a mansion, be famous. I'm going to be president when I grow up. Okay. I'm perfect. I'm going to have 10 boob jobs, 10 nose jobs. I'm going to get my lips done. You know. God, I just pretty much... I'm not going to throw any shade, but like, there's so much I can say right now about this. Okay. You're probably thinking, oh my God, that's like so many people I know, right? I know, right? Especially celebrities. 9 out of 10 celebrities, by the way, are narcissistic. I'm not gonna name names in this video, but okay. So, how do you deal with a narcissist, right? All right. First is to understand and identify the narcissistic behavior, and there's a lot of it. And again, if there's something specifically I want to do a whole video on, let me know in the comments below, and I will. Identify the effects of narcissism on their own thoughts and feelings. Set clear boundaries with the narcissist. Talk with others about the abuse, and then help to rebuild your self-esteem. Because when you're around a narcissist for too long, your self-esteem will go, okay. Okay, so what does it mean to be narcissistic? Okay, well, that's pretty much what we already discussed already. So I don't want to repeat myself. Anyway, I mean, I can just go on and on and on. But, like, for example, can a narcissist fall in love? I know a lot of people think... A lot of us have fallen in love with a narcissistic person. I know I have. And we think to ourselves, can we change them? Can they truly love us? When a narcissist falls hopelessly and deeply in love with a codependent, and oh my God, I'm going to do a whole video on codependent. That's a whole other thing. Okay. They love even more intensely than a person who is psychologically healthy. A person who is neither a codependent or a narcissist, because the codependent can deliver the goods, they fall hopelessly in love. So, for example, the narcissist loves somebody that they can kind of suck. Because narcissists are emotional vampires, so they need someone that they can kind of like get their supply. And that's a word I'm going to use again in the future. Supply. Narcissistic people need supply in order to kind of function. You know, like an alcoholic needs liquor, right? A narcissist needs supply. An addict needs their drugs, you know, to function. So supply is a narcissistic person's drug. I'm gonna do a whole video on codependency. I mean, that's a whole other video. I mean, oh my God. Because I mean, there's no one without the other. You know, when you see a narcissist, there's always a codependent somewhere nearby. you know. And then there are flying monkeys, who are the little minions of the narcissist, who kind of like, who are narcissists themselves, and they back up what the narcissists are saying and doing. And I'm gonna do a whole video on the flying monkeys. Oh, this is gonna be a great series. Okay. Okay. Anyway, so I think that wraps up for this first introductory video. But is there anything you want me to talk about? Okay, so I'm gonna do the video on the flying monkeys, the codependence. About anything else about narcissism you want me to do a whole video on, let me know. I'll do some research and I'll come back and do a video on it. Yes, I'm doing sociopaths and I'm gonna do psychopaths too, and a video on the difference between the two. And then we'll talk about narcissistic women and narcissistic men, because there are differences between the two, obviously. And then about narcissistic abuse and when it comes to their kids, because when narcissists have kids, girl. And then there are different kinds of narcissists, like the malignant narcissist. Oh my God, there's just so much we can talk about. I mean, when you were a child and you were growing up with a narcissist, you were living in hell. You were living in absolute hell and torture. It's like living in a haunted house. And it can be so draining. And those children of a narcissist either become a narcissist themselves. And I'm going to do a whole video on how do you become, like, how a narcissist formed. I'm going to do a whole video on that. Like, how do you become a narcissist, right? Right. Is it genetic? Is it not? I'm telling you now, it isn't genetic, okay? It's something that's formed in early childhood. So, just get that off the bat right now. And then how to communicate with a narcissist. I mean, I'm going to do a whole, oh my God. Yeah, this narcissism is going to be a whole series in itself. So, get ready for that. I'm so excited. Hopefully you love all this stuff. Hopefully this is really fun for you guys. So, yeah, because this is fun for me. And yeah, and then other disorders too. We can do borderline disorder, personality disorder. Oh my God, yeah. This is going to be a whole thing. And then we can talk about narcissists and dating and, oh my God. Because we all have dated a narcissist in our lifetime. At least one, if not 50. I know I haven't. Oh my God. And once you know the signs to watch for, you can avoid it. So when you're on a first date, it doesn't become a second date because you're like, he's a narcissist. Okay, I'm a peace out, girl. And there's so much stuff like how to break up with a narcissist and then what to do when they lash out on you, because when you break up with a narcissist, they're going to, they're going to poison people, you know, around you. Like they're going to say that, you know, you're the problem and they're the victim, and they're going to turn things, and that's gaslight. Oh my God, do a whole video on gaslighting. Oh, anyway, tons of videos to come. It's going to be lit. Anyway, it's just the first little putting my feet in the pool. So just to see what you guys think about this. So hopefully you guys are excited about this. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this series. What are the videos about narcissism or anything else about this psychology I want to do, and I will totally do it. So much fun. So yes. Okay, but yeah, it's going to be fun. And yes, other videos to come as well on this topic. And yeah. So yeah, okay, it's exciting. So hopefully it'll help somebody to be aware of it, because, I mean, how many toxic relationships have you been into? And I know I've been in a lot, and it's hard, you know, it sucks. I didn't even date for years because of it. I was so drained from it, you know, and, but now I know what to look for, and it's a lot easier. I know when to cut the bullshit when it starts to come, like, oh, okay, I want to go. You know, there's no point to fight with a person. You just have to learn how to cut them out of your life, girl. Cut the toxic people out of your life, okay? Because, yeah. Yeah. There's no need to waste your energy trying to fight them. Just clock out and go, you know? Anyway, thanks for watching this video. More videos on this topic to come. Hit the subscribe button if you're excited for this, about this new series. And yeah, so yeah, okay. I'm done with this topic for now in this video. Like I said, more videos to come. Hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Until next time. Bye, guys.